This is horror. Two helicopters collided mid-air and crashed in a wooden area near Eura Airport in southwestern Finland, resulting several dead. Police said the mid-air collision occurred shortly after the noon near the town of Kauta, with the wreckage falling from 700 meters. Now let's deep dive into this AI podcast. Actually, what happened?
Really somber news coming out of southwestern Finland yesterday. A mid-air collision involving two helicopters.
Yeah, devastating. Happened Saturday, May 17th, just around noon local time.
Near Eura Airport, is that right? Close to Katua and the Okokukuri Road?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the worst part, 5 fatalities.
Yeah.
Everyone on board both aircraft.
5 people. Just awful. 2 in one helicopter, 3 in the other.
All perished, yes.
And they were traveling quite a distance, weren't they? Coming from Estonia?
That's right. They were en route to a hobby aviation event, actually, at Pikajärvi Airfield.
So a trip meant for enthusiasts, for pleasure, ending like this,
Precisely. We know one helicopter was registered in Estonia, the other in Austria.
but owned by Estonian company.
Both owned by Estonian firms, yes. NOBE and Elion.
And there's this detail from the flight tracking data. It seems they were flying very close together.
Yeah, reports indicate they were in a tight formation just before they disappeared from radar around 12:30 p.m.
That immediately makes you wonder, doesn't it? Was that intentional, part of the plan for arriving at the event?
It certainly raises flags. Close formation flying always carries, extra risk. It needs incredible coordination.
So that's definitely something investigators will be looking at.
Absolutely. Was it deliberate? Why so close? There's also a witness account, Antti Marjanin, reported in Iltalehti.
Oh, what did the witness see?
He described seeing one helicopter fall like a stone, basically straight down. The other one descended more slowly.
And he didn't hear an impact. That sounds strange.
It does. Usually you'd expect some sound. That lack of noise is puzzling.
What about the crash site itself? What does that tell us? They fell about 600 feet.
Around 600 feet, yes. The wreckage was found roughly 300 feet apart.
Okay, so relatively close together on the ground, in a wooded area.
Yes, wooded area about 700 meters off the road. The proximity suggests, the main event happened very suddenly in that specific airspace.
And the different descent rates may be indicating how they were damaged?
Possibly. That's exactly what investigators will try to piece together from the debris field. The sequence of events, the forces involved. It's meticulous work.
We also have confirmation from the Estonian Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yes, they confirmed the fatalities and that the companies involved were Estonian.
And there's speculation about one of the victims being Oleg Soanjal, the entrepreneur, co-owner of Elion.
There is speculation, yes. He's a well-known figure. But, importantly, official identification of the victims hasn't been released yet. We need to wait for confirmation.
Okay. And the different registrations, Estonia and Austria, but Estonian owners? Does that complicate things?
It adds layers, potentially. Different registration countries might mean slightly different regulations or oversight histories. Investigators will need to look into the full operational background for both aircraft.
Which makes the joint investigation essential.
Absolutely critical. You've got Finland's National Bureau of Investigation, the MBI, working with local Finnish police, Finnish aviation authorities, and importantly, Estonian officials.
A full court press to figure out what happened?
Exactly. They'll be looking at everything. Flight plans, maintenance records, pilot logs, weather, communications, anything that could give a clue.
There was also a statement from Ari Pillinen from the Pori Aviation Club.
Yes, the chairman. His reaction really, it just brings home the shock within the aviation community. These people were heading to their event.
An event meant for celebration, for shared passion.
And it became the site of this awful tragedy. It just underscores how quickly things can go wrong, even in activities people love.
So just to recap the core facts for everyone listening, we have a mid-air collision near Eura Airport in Finland. 2 helicopters.
Tragically, 5 lives lost.
They were flying from Estonia to a hobby aviation event, apparently in close formation before the crash.
And a comprehensive joint Finnish-Estonian investigation is now underway to determine the cause.
It's a stark situation.
It really is.
Yeah.
And perhaps what you can take away from this to sort of mull over is the inherent complexity of flying, even for hobbyists. So many factors have to align perfectly. Coordination, mechanics, weather, human factors. This incident is a brutal reminder that even within pursuits driven by passion, the potential for sudden, unforeseen tragedy is always present.
What caused the mid-air collision between the two helicopters in Finland? Commented. Thanks.